morning everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I thought I'd film what eating a video plus grocery haul. I'm actually about to head out now. I booked myself a facial which I haven't had in I think 6 months, so I'm really excited for it. I'm taking with me some breakfast because I'm not hungry right now. It's only 7 in the morning, but I know I will be hungry after my facial. I normally eat breakfast around 9 or 10. So I've got some just some overnight oats with some berries, which I'm gonna put in my bag. And yeah, I guess I'll take you around for the day. And I also want to show you some of my favorite vegan staples, food which I pretty much buy every week. So I just got back home. Excuses, my face is a bit red, but I had microneedling facial, which was great, but your face does get a bit red. I went to the supermarket and I picked up some of my absolute vegan staple, which I pretty much buy every week or every other week, and I thought it'd be quite fun to show you what I normally buy. These kind of ingredients is basically what guarantee me that I will be able to make easy meals without really have to spend too much time, and this also all very healthy, which is obviously a bonus. So let's start from the frozen section. So I always picked up sweet corn and frozen peas. Sam loves them as well. They just bulk up any soup, any stews, any chili, they're great. Pasta as well for peas. Frozen berries, again, these are great for porridge, for smoothies, or just to have as a snack with some coconut yogurt. And then obviously some oats. You know, you can't live without oats. I love oats in porridge, or if I also use them for baking. So if you want to make oat flour, I just blend oats into a blender. I also have some steel cut oats, which are a bit chunkier. And then for plant milk, to be honest with you, I just buy whatever is on offer in Sainsbury's. This was on offer today, is the almond milk from Nutty Brews, so I picked up this one. And then whole grain, this week I bought something a bit different, so I bought some spelt or some farro, because there is a recipe which I want to make. I also picked up some barley, which I'm going to use today. These are so good for you, they're so cheap. This bag of barley was only 55 pence, which is just crazy. And I also have in my cupboard some white quinoa. I also tend to have always rice in hand for curries. Some love rice as well. And I always have some kind of pasta as well. This week I picked up this gluten-free penne from Sainsbury's, but I'm not really fussy with pasta. Any pasta, literally, I will eat and love. And then I bought some tofu. I normally buy like a block or two of tofu a week. This is the organic brand from Sainsbury's, which is actually cheaper than the one I normally buy. I think it's £1.50. On the starches kind of side, I always buy potatoes. Potatoes are a great staple, they're filling, they're super good for you. They are very versatile. You can put them in stews, you can bake them, roast it, you know what to do with potatoes. And I also bought some baby potatoes. I love baby potatoes for salad because they have more like a waxy kind of texture. And lately I've been obsessed with white Japanese sweet potatoes. These are so good. They're literally like almost like a pudding. I normally bake them, and if I want them to have them sweet, I'll have them with a bit of coconut yogurt and some berries. They just taste like cake. Well, not exactly like cake, but almost like cake. Obviously, onions and garlics, they just make everything taste delicious. They're so good for you, they're so cheap. I don't think I start any savory recipe without onion and garlic, so always some of these on hand. Ooh. And I always pick up some lemon. Lemon is great for as a seasoning in a salad dressing, but also if you make hummus or just a squeeze of lemon on top of your curry, on top of your pasta, it can change dramatically the flavor in a good way. And then on the fresh produce, I always buy some kind of greens, either broccoli, kale, pak choy. Yeah. This week I picked up these kind of like, I think they're called spring greens or collard greens maybe in the US, from Sainsbury's. They were only 50 pence for the whole bag. Amazing. And I always buy some avocados, normally 2 or 3 a week. I mean, they're just avocado, it's just avocado, isn't it? And fruit-wise, I usually always make sure we have bananas and apples, nothing too exciting, but some also eat bananas and apples. And bananas are great for smoothies, so I let them ride and then I freeze them for my smoothie, or I just have them as a snack. Then in the kind of like pulses, protein section, I always have some already cooked canned beans. These are the organic range from Sainsbury, but any beans really would do. I've got chickpeas and red kidney beans this week, but I also picked up some brown lentils. I think I'm gonna make a lentil ragu. I love beluga lentils, the black one, but Sainsbury didn't have them. I also always have in stock some kind of dry, other dry lentil. These are the kind of like a red split lentil for dals. And I also have a big jar of black beans, which I need to eat. I just need to remember to soak them beforehand. That's why I always buy some in the can, because when I don't have the time or I forget to soak them and cook them, the canned ones are just good to go and they're just so easy to create any meals. I always have on hand some chopped tomatoes. These are from Bayona, probably my favorite brand, but again, just whatever tomatoes you fancy really. Great for soups, stews, curry, pasta. I mean, this is a great staple to have in your cupboard. And then I always have also a can of coconut milk. I like the full fat one, again from Bayona. And a can of coconut milk can go a long way, so I normally use half of it in one curry if I make it for 2 people. So I don't probably do like a 1, max 2 a week. And that's all I've got. I always also buy nuts and seeds, but I don't really buy them every single week. I feel like nuts and seeds, they last me quite a long time. So normally I pick up every other week, and normally I go for like chia, almond, walnuts. I mean, I try to kind of like mix them up to get, you know, a good range of nutrients. For lunch, I'm going to make a barley, chickpea and veggie tray bake. So here is my barley. I've got the chickpeas, I've got the vegetables and some veggie stock. It's the first time making this, so hopefully it will work out. Okay, so here is my barley with 1 finely chopped shallots, and it's gonna cook, everything is gonna cook in a tray. So I'm just gonna add the veggie stock and then I will cover it with some kitchen foil. Okay, I just removed the barley from the oven, and now I'm gonna add the remaining veg and the chickpeas as well, and then we're gonna pop it in the oven again. As you can see, it's basically cooked. So we're gonna probably cook the other vegetables for about 10 to 15 minutes, as they don't take very long. I'm just waiting for the barley to cook, but I'm really hungry and I'm gonna have to take a pictures of the final dish as well for this thumbnail. So I'm having like a snack. As I mentioned before, these are the white Japanese sweet potato, which I baked and stored in the fridge, and I just sliced them up. I removed the skin, but the skin is edible. And then I just add some coconut yogurt and some cinnamon. And honestly, this is so delicious. You guys have to try it. If you never tried it, try the white Japanese sweet potato with some yogurt and some cinnamon. So good. And here is the final product. So I'm gonna add some rocket, some extra parsley, and I've got the dressing here. I think it needs a little bit more olive oil because I didn't realize that the barley would double so much in size. But yeah, I think it's gonna be very delicious and perfect for spring. Finally, lunchtime. I just took the pictures for the thumbnail. This is so delicious. It definitely needed a bit more oil and it definitely needed a bit more herbs. So I think a good mix of basil and parsley is just perfect, but it's so good, and I think it will be good also as a cold salad as well. I think barley is highly underrated. It's very tasty. It's dinner time. I just finished a quick 45 minutes workout. I'm gonna have a shower, but before that I'm gonna start prepping my dinner because I'm hungry. I also had 2 bananas, but I thought they're not that exciting to show you. I had one banana before I started working out, and I just had one banana now because I am hungry, so I'm definitely ready to eat. I have a lot of bits and bobs to finish up for dinner, so I think I'm gonna make like a Buddha bowl kind of thing. So I have some leftover quinoa and chickpeas. I also have some two leftover vegan sausages. Anyway, let me turn the camera around so I'll show you better. Here are the leftover chickpeas and quinoa. I also have a very tiny amount of chickpea and truffle scramble, and these are the Heck vegan sausages, which I'm gonna just finish up because I think they're about to go off. I've just chopped up some vegetables. I got some little sad mushroom to finish, and this whole head of cauliflower, which we haven't even made a dent to it. So I'm gonna do some roasted vegetables, and I'm gonna have it with this. And I think I'm gonna also make a salad just to get some raw vegetables in, because at the moment I'm trying to make an effort to eat a little bit more raw veggies as well as cooked. Okay, so the veggies are ready, and so are the sausages. I've just warmed up the quinoa and the tofu. It's not a lot at all, so I'm probably gonna have this whole tray. And I also made a salad. Nothing too exciting, to be honest with you. It's just a lot of stuff that needs to be eaten. So I've got beetroot, carrot, cherry tomatoes, a bit of cabbage, a bit of lettuce, some spring onions, and I'm gonna be very lazy and use these Mary Berry classic salad dressing, which is vegan, by the way. And I'm gonna also add some sauerkraut. I really love this one from the Culture Collective. I get these in Planet Organic, and that's kind of dinner. Say the roasted vegetables with the tofu scramble is really good. I need to do this more often, actually. By the way, Sam is not eating yet. He's not hungry, but I am, so I'm just literally digging in. I left some salad for him as well. Hopefully he'll eat it. I love the tofu scramble with the veg, the roasted cauliflower especially. Who would have thought? I'm just gonna make myself a little post-dinner drink. It's a horrible and rainy night tonight, so I'm having like a kind of chocolate. So I've got some raw cacao. This is from Italy, but it's basically chicory coffee or dandelion coffee. You can find lots of different types in Planet Organic or Whole Food, even Holland and Barrett, they have loads. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of agave, some almond milk, and just some boiling water. So I literally just put about a teaspoon of each in the cup, and I just poured some, it's gonna be steamy, some boiling water, and then a touch of agave, and then I go in with some almond milk. You can obviously use any milk that you like. That's it, and then I give it a really good stir. Quite like it. Obviously this is completely caffeine free. The chicory coffee doesn't have any actual coffee in it. And I might also have some medjool dates. These are not as good as I would like them to be. I like them really, really gooey. They're pretty good, but they're not amazing. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch some Netflix and chill for the evening. That's it. I'm gonna sign off the video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will make sure to leave all the recipes in the description box for the overnight oats and for the barley Traybake. It was so delicious. You guys have to try it. If you do, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram so I can see your recreation. And I will see you very soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye!